Hello, this is Pauline from Pauline Art Stuff, and we are back for the last part of this color along. Yes, we are still working on this pirate page from Nelco Neco. This lovely book, A Story of a Precious Cat. And this is the page we have been working on now for quite some time. Last time we did the treasure chest and the barrels, and also on this side. And today we're gonna finish this little fella with his stick and his toy, the head of the other female cat, and all the gold. That's the goal for today, and then it's finished. So that's the plan for today. And we're gonna start with this little fella. And I think I want to make him a striped brown cat. So what we will do is take this brown probably and that brown. Maybe that's a bit too dark, but we will see. We're first gonna do the lighter brown. And I've got my pencils over here. This is the darker one, so that one we're still not using. So we're using the lighter one, 283. Where is my pencil holder? Where is it? Oh my goodness, where is it? Did I lose it? Not in this cup. Oh my god. No! Where is it? I was checking it out because I had someone ask me where I got it from, and now it's not here. Where is it? Not in this cup either. Oh, I see it. It's in my supply cart. That's my my pen grip tool. It's from ABX. But I looked it up on AliExpress and it's no longer available. But they called it a pen grip tool. But I couldn't find one similar to it. So yeah, I have no idea what I can recommend you otherwise to buy, because I tried a whole lot of these pen grip tools. Like I got also these. They didn't work that well because it's only this part and it's that thick, and I like to hold it with my entire hand, so it's also more stable there. So this didn't really work. I tried a lot of tools, but yeah, unfortunately I couldn't find it. So if you want something similar, I would recommend you just to keep an eye out on AliExpress, searching for a pencil grip holder, and hopefully it will pop up again in some time. So yeah, it's really handy. So let's start. We're going to start with 283, which is it is burnt sienna. Okay, let's start now. Let's move this out of the way. Here we go. The little one. Ooh, look at him. He's so cute. Oh, this is scary. I want to keep his nose a bit white and also a little bit here. So I'm gonna make like stripes like this, so I know up to which part I want it. Same on this side. Just making like stripy motions, because I want this part to be white. So we're gonna use a lighter color for that part. So I'm just gonna make tiny marks and then I'm gonna color it in. He also still needs stripes, so let's see. I'm not gonna color that part completely in. Let me zoom you in for this part. You see it, the stripes I mean? It looks a bit weird, but yeah, that's more like it. See? So I'm coloring everything in around it, like so. I'm not trying to make it really look lifelike. I'm just trying to make it a little bit. That's not my goal here. My goal is to just make it cute and fluffy. This part I'm just gonna color straight. And then on his hand I also want white on his paws. And then from that point on, I want it a bit darker. Like that. I don't color it perfectly, as you see. I'm also going to go in with a darker shade in a sec. So that's why I'm not coloring every single bit the same. It can be really messy like that, you know. And we're also going to do his ears. Make him a brown little cat. He's my favorite of the entire page. I should have let him, saved him for last, but I couldn't resist anymore. No more waiting! And I also want his paws to be white as well, his feet, the tip of it. So again, I'm doing the stripies, and that, like that. That's all I'm doing. Where's his tail? Oh, here's his tail. Oh, so cute and fluffy. Okay, here I'm only doing like stripes, like what we've done on this one. See? Not coloring everything, just parts of it. So now I'm gonna switch this out for the darker brown, which is 176 Van Dyke Brown. Making the Dutch name. Yeah, it's funny. I'm also gonna color in his stick with this darker brown, so it won't be too noticeable. I don't want the attention to be on his stick. I want his furry friend probably a orangey color. I don't want him to be too dark. Okay, let's add in some stripes. Like that. See? Looks a bit messy, but it looks alright once we zoom out again. It just looks weird because of the texture of the paper. Because if I lift it, see? It looks different. So keep that in mind. Also gonna add it in above his eye. Both of them. Like so. And then also on the sides. Like there. Like he's a little tiger. Let me move it up. I also want to make his cheeks darker because they're too light now. Because I did the same as over there, but for him that's too light. So we need to add some more color after we finish this color. We're first going to add it in on his paws. I want those a lot darker than the other parts. Not necessarily just stripes. I also want some spots, you know, like that. So not complete stripes. That's how I want it. And on his tail I want a darker bit in between. And that's it. Now I'm gonna pick the black, which is 199. I don't need my tool for that. And I'm gonna make the stripes even darker. Let's see if that's working. Yes, it is. Just have to be gentle so I don't ruin the paper. It's difficult layering on this paper. But yeah, let me move it up like that. You see, now you can really see that he has a pattern. It looks much better in person. This just picks up every pencil mark I made, and in person it's much less obvious. Just so that you're aware that it doesn't look as scratchy on my piece of paper. I'm also going to add in a little bit of black on this part because it's a little bit light. There's not that much contrast now, so just adding in some contrast. Adding it also on his paw. And that's all I want on him. Now we're going to pick out a nice pink for his cheek. So we put this away. Then we're going to pick out a pink. We've got these colors, and I think this is the one we use, so that's too light. So we're going to go one darker, it's 129, which is this one, the pink Meadow Lake. We're going to use that on his cheek. See, it does. It adds the color in. See the difference? Like, oh yeah, that's what I like. I like them really pinky, blush. Yeah, blush. And also add in some on top of his nose, like so. A little bit there to make it less in your face, and I'm also using it on his ears, the inside. He's really small, so there's not much room for a lot of shading. Look how happy. Oh yeah, I love him. He's adorable. Let me check their cheeks. I do think they need a little bit more now that I look at them. Just a little bit on both cheeks. They've fallen a little bit flat now that we've done everything else on the page. Luckily, we can always add a little bit more. See? That looks really cute, doesn't it? Let's check the other one. Oh, you need a little bit more, little fluff. Yes. Let's add a little bit more on you as well. We can't let you not have anything. Yes, look at him. Oh, so cute. All right, enough cuteness overload. Let's switch a color. The little straps, I'm not sure if I want to color them. I think they look just fine the way they are. Let's pick a green for the leaf. We're gonna pick that one. No, that one. The one above it. 167, which is this one. Permanent green olive. You could actually read it now. Wonderful, huh? It's pretty dark compared to his shirt. Didn't want the same tint as his shirt. Coloring it in all the way with the same color, but I make the bottom part darker. See? Just a tiny smidge darker, this part. That part a bit lighter. It's not really a lot, but that's all it needs. It doesn't look weird in the whole picture, because this is the other green we have. See, I don't want it much darker than that. So that's all we do with that color. And then we will switch out for this little one. And I want a orangey tone. Let me see, what kind of orangey tone? Do we want the same as on the other cat? Yeah, I do. This one and that one. So 188 is this one, and the orange is 113. Come here, which is that one. So those are the two shades we're going to use for the little one. We're going to start with the lighter one, which is 113 orange glaze. And we're going to use it on the light bits. It's difficult because this one is even lighter, you know, or even smaller, not lighter, smaller. Such a small toy. He's adorable. Oh, okay, switch to the darker one, which is 188 sanguine. And we're adding it in on everything we haven't colored yet. Yeah, this is definitely the favorite part of the entire page, this little fella with his toy. It just makes me laugh so much. Every single time when I look at that page, I'm like, yay! Look at him with his hands up, like, yay! We done it! Oh, yeah, he's way too happy. He reminds me of the little one from Peter Pan with his teddy bear. I'm not sure what his name is. Michael? No, I don't know. You know who I mean. The little guy in his pink pajamas. He's cute. And there we have him. All done. Da, 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 da. We need a shade on his eye. I think I want to go for blue. Yes, we don't have any blue yet. We only have green and purple for the other ones. So we're going for blue for this one. And I want this one. 145 light phthalo blue. That's the one I want. Oh yes. Gorgeous blue. And just like we've done with this one, I'm going to draw in a circle like this. And that's what we're going to shade. So we're going to also do that for this little fella. Might be a bit difficult because it's really small. Like so. And then we're going to add in a darker shade, which is, I think I want this one. 143. Do I? Yes, I've used that before. Cobalt blue. 143. Yes. Alrighty. It's still nicely sharpened. I usually sharpen all my pencils before I start or after I finish, you know, so that they are sharp for the next session. And that's all we do for him. Look how beautiful that makes him. Oh, he's adorable. Yes, I can have my little petting session. Oh, adorable. Okay, next up, her pet, her hat, captain hat. I don't want this blue. I think I want a similar shade as this for her head, not the brown that I picked. So we're first going to erase the brown with my nice eraser. Look, that's all it took. Done. And we're going to pick a lovely green. I think the one I used on her skirt is this one. So 161. Is that this one? Yes. And then let me see what else I've got. That's the blue of the water. We don't want that. It's too much similar like the water. I want a darker shade with this. Do I have one? Maybe this one? Not really. It's also too turquoise. Let me test it out. This is from the Ohuhu set. And then we put that one next to it. Yeah, this is really green. You see what I mean? It could work with that one if I layer it on top of each other. But let's see next to the water. Yeah, it's really similar. You see what I mean? Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that. Maybe I should really go for a more green instead of this. Like maybe this one. That's a bit too muddy. Maybe this one. I want more like an emerald green, but I haven't picked those. Let me grab my pencil case. I'm gonna zoom you out for a little bit so I can pick out a lovely green, because I am not happy with this one. That's heavy. My pencil case, as you can tell, but I'm gonna move it to the side because otherwise I can't flip it because I've got my camera above you. Let's see, I think I want this one. Maybe. And otherwise, what else do I have? Not much. Not much options. Let me put this down before I drop it. Ooh, don't Don't fall, please. That was a close call. Maybe this one. I'm just gonna take some greens out and then I'm gonna check them and then we're gonna move this away again because this is dangerous. Dangerous territory. Heavy lifting. All right, back to my little sheet. And I've got 4 pencils that I picked out from 3 of my Ohuhu. These 3, and this one is from the Faber-Castell. And we're gonna test them all out, see which one I like. That one is really nice dark green. That one should be, let me look if I can show you. It doesn't really pick it up that well, but that one is a nice contender. Let me go from light to dark. That one is really bright green. That one is too green. I want more like a dark emerald green. And that one is more like that one, so no. So I think indeed that one from the Faber-Castell. So we're not using these, so I'm just gonna put it in the Ohuhu cup. I don't care. Let me check which color this is. 264. That's my 200. Get off my paper. Here's 264. This one. That's the one we're adding to our palette. Da, 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 da. Another one to our collection. It's only getting more and more, isn't it? I don't care. I really don't care. As long as it's pretty and nice after we're done, I don't mind. Okay, let's zoom you back in. Da, 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 da. I think I want to make her feather a lighter shade. I'm not sure. Maybe pink. Yeah, I think pink would be nice with the green. Let's first do this. We're gonna start with this one, which is 161. Let me put that to the right of me. 161 Phthalo green. Just like that. Okay, the light's coming from the left, so this is the light side, yes. And I also want to make this part the same as on the other fella, like the really lovely yellowish gold. It would look really nice. Yeah, this stands out nicely next to the water. Because if I would have picked brown, there's a lot of brown beside her. You see, above her, left her belt. It would be too much. So that's why I chose a bright color instead of the brown that I picked at first. That's why I don't shade it in completely. I just leave it blank with just a tiny smidge. So I know what I picked out so that I can still change it if I don't like it. Like for instance right now, I did not like it, so I changed it up. It's okay to change your mind. So yeah, after the whole episode with all the black, we literally almost used the black for an hour. I am finally using a lot of color again, which makes me really happy. Because coloring with black for that long, oof, that was something, but it was worth it. You've seen it, what it has done to all the shading on the page is wonderful. I have no regrets. Trying to make it equal value everywhere, because I don't want to add another layer on this part, or not another color, I mean just this one. So I'm going over it everywhere, equaling it out. Okay, and then for the parts that we haven't colored, I want the darker shade, and then the head tie thing, I want to make it black, just like the other pirate. But first we're gonna add in the other green. Let me put it in this cup, which is 264. Dark phthalo green. Oh, it has the same number. It's only dark in front. Duh. I picked it out. Brilliant, don't you think? Didn't even check the name. And I picked this darker brother. Oh yes. Brilliant. I love it when that happens. Not knowing which one you exactly picked, but it works out. Yeah, that looks lovely. Looks a little bit more green toned. This is more like a blue turquoise green, and this is more like a green, but it still looks nice next to the water, which is what's important on this part. There we go. I'm also going to add it in on the top bit. This one is a little bit different than the other pirate. The other pirate didn't have this bit. That was just the edge. This part was the edge. Okay, let's leave that white for the lighter shade. So let's move back to the lighter shade. Or shall I do some yellow? Yes, I will do some yellow. That will be nice on there. Let's add in some 185 Naples yellow in the middle because of the background. I think that would be nice. And we're also immediately adding it in on this part. Yes. And also on the jewel. But only the top part, not the bottom bit. We're going to use a different shade for that. Do I want any more? Not yet. We will pick it up when we get there. Alright, the lighter green, 161, the phthalo green. And we're adding it in next to the yellow, lightly. Is that? And that's just a pencil mark. Well, too bad. That's it. Nice highlight. I really like it. Nice and bright. Okay, then I want a brown sanguine, 188. Which is becoming quite small already. I like this shade a lot. No, we've done the orange on the other guy, so I'm only going to use it on a jewel instead. Just like that, not on the head itself, because on the other fella we used a orange. We used this one, the 113 orange glaze. So let's keep it consistent and do it also on this one. It's a lot brighter than the brown. But I thought I picked out the older shades, you know, instead of the really bright ones. But no, I did a mix. I did the older shades on the boat and the barrels, and the brighter ones on the cats, which is nice as well, as you can tell. Looks nice. Okay, let's pick out a black for her scarf thing. This one. Let's make it nice and black. That's the real shade when I pick it up. In this part I also want black. I'm gonna leave some parts white for some contrast. There we go. Does it look weird? A little bit. Let's color this part in. We will keep those, but not the bottom one. Alright. Let's darken this one up. It looks a little bit light now. Yes. The feather. Pink. Yes, that's what I said. Pink. Pink. Pink, pink, pink. This one. 129, the one we used on the cheeks just a minute ago. Pink Meadow Lake. And we're using it on the feather. Yeah, that looks nice with the green. Alrighty. I'm not gonna color the entire thing. Just roughly like the middle of it. Not the points, but just part of it. Basically the same with what we did with him. You see? We don't want to color it too bright. That's all we do with the pink. And then we're gonna pick a darker one. I want this really nice one. It is 125 middle purple pink. And we're gonna use that to shade it. It's a really nice pink purplish tone to make her pop. This one is darker shaded than the other feather, but that's alright. It doesn't look weird because it's colored in the same way, just different colors. I do want this one a little bit darker on the tips and the bottom, like so. Yes, and now we've got a jewel. Nah, red maybe? Because we also have red in there. So yes, let's do red. We're combining all the colors. 121 Pale Geranium Lake. I'm gonna draw a circle on the top, and then I'm gonna color everything in next to it and leave that white, and softly go over it, soften it up, and that's all I'm gonna do. It needs a little bit more on this side. There we go. Done. That pops really a lot. Let me have a look at those two. I think I want a little bit more shading on her bottom piece. So we're gonna use the same green as we used in the head, which is 264 dark phthalo green. And we're gonna shade it in a little bit more because it's become a little bit too light comparison with the rest of the page, which I expected, but I wasn't sure about it. Yeah, and then I'm gonna switch to the lighter one, but even lighter than what we used before. We're gonna use an Ohuhu. This one is also not on the paper. See, it's a lighter one, and it's Ohuhu Celadon 161. I'm not even bothering with writing it down because it's a one-time show. And then it's gone. This one is so smooth, it slides through. Oh my goodness. Adding it in next to it to give it a bit more color. It's a bit light overall. Lovely blending pencil when you already have pigment down. If you've got nothing down on the paper, they don't work as well, the Ohuhu. But if I placed already polychromos on the page, it works really nice to blend it out, smooth it out, make it really nice. On its own, I don't like the Ohuhu, but in combination, for like doing this kind of stuff, yes, I do like it. So it's more of an addition than a replacement set for me. And there we have it. That looks much better, in my opinion. We're gonna do the same with her skirt. It's also a bit light. And this time we're gonna use the pink from Ohuhu 71. We also use those on some of the jewels. I'm just gonna darken it up. We are gonna leave the highlights. I don't want to remove all of them. So I'm just adding in just a layer to darken it up. It's still a really light shade, but there was just too much white on the paper. So in order to remove that, I'm going back in to color more of it, because I didn't like it that much. The rest of the page is much more colored, so I want to keep it consistent. But yeah, I already mentioned that when we were doing the dress that I might go back in to add some more later down the line, and I am, as you can tell. There. It's a lovely pink. And because we already had the other color down, it is a blend of the two. Because this one is a really bright color. So that's nice as well. Alright, let's check those little ones. I want them a little bit darker, the fur. And also their ear is a little bit light. So I'm first going to take the 129 Pink Meadow Lake for her ear. Just like we did with the cheek. Add in a little bit more on her ear because it has become way too light compared to the rest of the page. There's no inside of the ear. Alright, and then I'm gonna pick this one, 189 Cinnamon, to darken up their fur just on the side. Just darken them up, give them a little bit more contrast because they're just fading away. Yeah, so the same on her paw and on her tail, making strokes for fur. That one needs a little bit more as well. Yeah, I like that better. Let me have a look like this. Yes, that's better. They look nice and bright now. Okay, let's zoom you out. There we go. So you have a better look. That's the little kitty and the two females that we've done. I like this side. So this side seems to be done, as far as I can tell. There are no coins on the left. But on the right side, there are lots of coins. I also still like him, but his eye patch is still white. I think I just want to leave it, just like the skull on the pirate ship. I just want to leave it. I like it. So now we're gonna color the coins and the chalice. What I'm gonna do is, let me, where is it? Not that one. I'm gonna, do I want to use this one? No, I want a, yes, I do want this one. I'm thinking, because that's the one we used here, but that's maybe a bit too dark. I want a yellow. Let's do a yellow. We're gonna use yellow, 185, because I want them warm. And then afterwards, we're gonna do something special. Yes. I've been waiting. Okay, let's color over this part. This one we're not gonna probably do it on. We're gonna only do it on the coins, what we're about to do. You might be able to guess what we're gonna do with them, but because I have said it before. But in case you don't know, it will be a little bit of a surprise what I want to do when we get to it. Okay, I only want to do the small bits. So the crown. Let's see what else is too small. This part. There's more here. Let's color them in as well. There's a lot of stuff going on. And then we're gonna use it on the tops of the coins. Don't have to be precise, just add in some yellow on all of them. That's the inside. I don't want to do the inside. I want to use a darker shade for that part. But yeah, I'm just adding it in all over them. I'm not precise at all, as you can see. I'm just adding it in. Just a base layer. You don't have to make it perfect at all, because you will see what we will do next. Then you understand why I'm not being precise at all. We will add in one more shade before we do the special thing. I almost talked myself out of it, of doing the special thing. But no, my sister said, yeah, first you wanted to do it and now you don't because you feel precious about it because it turns out so well. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Let's just do it. She's right, you know. Yeah, because it turns out really nice. So it might not fit the page. But we will see. Maybe it will turn out. Maybe it won't. But at least I've tried it then. Okay, let's see. We've got some coins over here. A little bit more. Okay, that's all the yellow we're gonna do. Then I'm gonna take an orange, the 113 orange glaze. And I'm gonna color in the bottom roughly and the ones in the back. And I also want to go over this part, make it darker. The inside of this thing and around it. As you can see, I'm not being precise at all, and it still looks nice. Nice and warm in comparison with the chest. Some more inside the chest. Checking if I haven't forgotten a little bit. Okay, a little bit on this one. It's a bit too yellow. Let's add in the yellow, the orange. Yeah, we're gonna add in the yellow. We already did that. We're adding in orange. We could actually just leave it like this and it will already look nice, you know? Doesn't need anything else, but we're still gonna do it anyway. Just because I want to know what it looks like if I do. I just had a package come in not too long ago, and I was laying in bed and it was like ding dong, or at least not, that's not how my bell sounds, but it's like a pretty loud noise. So I was jumping up, trying to get out of my bed, jump in my wheelchair, and I made it in time for the postman. And I had a package. I was like, oh, what's this? I was excited, you know. And then I unpacked it, and it was a Japanese book that I bought from somebody else who contacted me, and she was planning on destashing it. It was one of the Japanese books which are out of print, and I said, yes, I really want to buy it from you. I'm not gonna tell her or his name. I'm not sure if it's a girl or a boy, but it came today. So I'm really happy. It's this book, so nice. It's also a Japanese book. So yeah, I really wanted this one, but I couldn't get it because it's out of print. But I was lucky enough for somebody to think about me before reselling it to somebody else. So yeah, that's all we're gonna do with the orange. And so we're gonna put that to the side. And now we're gonna do the special thing. So you remember this from our last color along from the princess? We're gonna use our paint marker, our Tulliard golden paint marker from the essential set, number 23. That's what we're gonna use on the coins, and I hope it turns out nice. And if not, I can't go back. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm first gonna open up my cup with water and wet my tissue so we can clean it up in case the pen is dirty. I'm gonna now shake it. This is scary, you know, but also really exciting. All right, let's open it up. It's not overflowing, so that's a good sign. Let me clean it. Ooh. I like it already. Okay, let's have a little bit of paper. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Look at that beauty. It's a bit glittery and shiny at the same time. I'm not sure. Yeah, it has enough flow. All right, let's do this. Are we ready? Oh no, I forgot the orange. Let me put that there quickly. I don't want to stop once I'm starting, you know. Let's add that in quickly because I can't wait any longer to do this. Yeah. Okay. The paint pen. Let's do it. We're gonna start on these ones, and I think I want it on the bottom part because it's darker than the other colors we just done. And I'm gonna do it like half of the coin, like that. The bottom half. Next to the, only on the top part, as you can see. We're gonna add it in on all of them. I like it. Yes, I do like it. I love it. I have no regrets. let me see if I can show you. You see? And then when you do, oh, you can't tell. It's really shiny. That's something I don't like about filming, that you can't really see the shine if you add something in. It's difficult to show, but in real life it looks really metallic, you know, really nice. I might add in some on these as well, but first we're gonna do the coins, and then I can check if I like it, if I want to add in even more. But the reason why I lay down the pencil first is so that if I'm not completely perfect with my placement, it will still look okay because it's still colored next to it. Otherwise it would be bright white, you know. But in this way, I have no problems with it. I'm also going to add some on this one, just because I can. Nobody's telling me that I can't do this, you know, except for myself. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, this is scary. Can't believe that I'm doing this, but I'm happy about the result. I'm just scared to do it. Why am I scared? You know, I'm already doing it. I'm already halfway there. Like, come on, you got this. I don't get scared easily with coloring, but sometimes I'm like, ooh, this is exciting but scary at the same time. Yeah, and this is one of them, one of those situations that I'm a little bit scared of what it will look like. Even though I'm already seeing that it's nice, I still am a bit nervous about it. It requires a little bit more concentration because I don't want to mess it up. Let me zoom you in so you can have a closer look. Oh, yes, you can see it. Oh, yeah, you can see it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, now I can also see where it's not entirely. Oh, my. Yes, you can see it. That makes me so happy, you know. This is brilliant. Yes, I'm glad I did it. Yep. You don't know until you try it. Add it in all around. This is beautiful. I'm also adding it in on this one. Can't be left out. Come on, it's shiny loot. It is really shiny loot now. Special. I hope they will stash it somewhere safe so that no one will take it. Because I don't think they want to share. Ooh, that's so shiny. Ooh, gorgeous. Let's just make this all shiny. I like it. I like it so much. Oh, this one is now a little bit bland. Let's also add some in on this one. Just a little bit on the bottom. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. I also want it on the necklace. Or the crown, I mean. Not the necklace, the crown. It does work. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, hoo, hoo. We're still going. Oh yeah. Beautiful. And the flow is getting less. Let me pump it a little bit. Yeah. Wasn't flowing anymore. I'm a little bit hungry, but I think it's almost time for food anyway, so that's good. It's a really warm day today. It's I believe it was going to be 30 degrees outside Celsius, which is pretty warm. And we will have a few hot days this weekend. So yeah, we will be hot. Luckily my house is quite cool, so that's why I'm still wearing like a little cardigan kind of thing, a thin one. But if I go outside I don't need it at all. I'll just go outside with my t-shirt, my shirt, and not my little over thingamabobby. But yeah, I don't want to be outside with this weather. It's too warm. And my skin will react to the sun. My skin doesn't like it. So I will get itchy skin and I get all those little bumps. It's like some kind of allergic reaction to the sun. But for like 15 minutes it's okay. But if it's longer than 30, it's like just not good. Start to become really warm. It has some kind of small blister like how do you call that? Yeah, blisters. They have got that fluid in them, you know, that you can press them and you can see it moving around. Something like that, but then really tiny and lots of them. And that hurts a lot. So yeah, I don't like to go into the straight sun. If I go outside, I will go sit in the shadow and I cover usually my arms so that it doesn't immediately hit my skin. Still like sitting in the sun, but not for too long. Never like that. I'm not one of those people on the beach that lies in the sun all day. I am done after half an hour. I'm like, yeah, that's enough. No more. I'd rather go inside the water, but that's a bit difficult now. I used to, when I was able to. I did go into the ocean. We're almost there. Just a few more. Trying to be careful. Going in those tiny little bits. Come on. Yeah, the ink is still going. If the paint would stop now, I've got a problem. You know, if I gotta pump it, it will be a mess. But no, it's still doing its job. Good, very good. Still nice and juicy. And there we go. I think that was all of them. Let me check. I also no, I don't want it on the chest because that will ruin it. Let me zoom you out. Oh, that's some shiny loot right there. Okay, let me clean my pen and close it. Oh my god, I love it already. There we go. Put that to the side. We will clean that up later. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh yeah. That's how it looks without the shine, and then you're like, ooh. I love it. Oh yeah, I'm happy I done it. Like, you just keep doing this all day, don't you? Yeah, but he's still my favorite. The gold can't beat it. But yeah, it's so nice. Oh my goodness. It's done. Is it? Let me check if I want to change something while we're at it. No, I think I like it like this. Dark in the foreground, lighter behind them. Maybe, no, it doesn't need it. I thought maybe about some green here, but now that I see it like this, I don't want to change it. Because it's nice and plain. So your eye isn't attracted to it. It's attracted to the lamp and him. And not the background. That's what I wanted. Let me look at the pirate ship one more time. Let's have a close up. Let's do that for all the kitties. Close up time. My favorite. What shall we call him? Charlie? Yeah, I like Charlie. That's Charlie, people. That's Charlie. And then the coins. Oh, yeah. That's the best. That's the best reveal ever. All right, I'm gonna leave you here. I'm way too giggly and happy about this. I probably won't stop for another 10 minutes or so, just so you know. So I'm gonna say goodbye. And I hope to see you in the next color along. I'm not sure which page it will be, if it will be in this book or a different one. I haven't decided yet. But I will make a decision somewhere this week, and we will see. It will be a surprise. But for now, I'll say goodbye, and hopefully till next time. Bye bye.